Hi, I'm Charles Chambers, and welcome to my channel. Breadcrumbs Project is basically just following rudimentary ideas and concepts and verifying what's true and tasty and what is just gravel along the way and not consumable. And this has been the process that I've led my life in becoming a network technician, a computer technician, someone that has enjoyed history and becoming very adept at understanding what is, as a dear friend of mine, Charlie McCaskill, used to say, what is pepper and what are fly specks. And there's a difference when you have information. Information is information. What is good and true information is different than what is trash. So one of the things that has occurred in my lifetime, and I've been studying politics since I was a child. My dad was in the State Department and was an official in the American embassy system, and so our conversation at the dinner table when I was a child, my sister and I, and with my mother and my father, was always geopolitical matters, and so much wisdom came out of those conversations that we had at the dinner table. So one of the things that's occurred over the adaptation of a media complex that has occurred with networks being established and news being delivered to consumers is that the news channels have had to begin to control their content to maintain their viewers and feed whatever the want and need of the viewer is. And this is how we have what Scott Adams has coined one movie, but two different viewers, two different movies being seen on one screen. So how did this happen? Is simply by adaptation to network news and the consumers and these news organizations having to pay their bills. The news can't pay the bills with good news, so they've created bad news, and it's been the way of the news since news has been established. There's always two points of view. I don't know why. It's just the human way. You always have people that view the world through their feelings and become the left, and then you have people that view the world through rational discourse and trying ideas and then seeing what results and then proving what their next step is going to be by trial and error. And this has become the conservative way of managing a government, which is try something, see the results, take out what doesn't work, and then maintain what does work. And this is what's become the conservative right. And then the left has just become purely emotional and just throw as much money and feelings as a problem and never seeing a solution to it. And that's what's happened in California and on the major cities on the east and west coasts. Is people live beautifully there and they have wonderful emotions, but they have a homeless problem they can't address. And it's because they just don't have the will to do so, because it hurts their feelings to tell a homeless person, listen, get your act together, get a job, get a house, get a family, maintain a good life, stop being homeless. That's hard. It's easier just to throw money at a problem. So in all of this, we have had a serious situation where there is no longer civility in DC, and this has just become, there is no consent of the defeated. So when you lose an election, you still feel like you won, and you're not going to work with the other party. And we've seen this happen with Nancy Pelosi and her tearing up of the State of the Union by the President of the United States, by the Speaker of the House. And we all know that this was a crass political move. So it is such that the discontent of the defeated is that they must show their winning at every political opportunity. And so it's going to take a long time to straighten out this ship and be able to look at problems as a government through the microscope of a conservative view, seeing what the government is doing, truly verifying the results, whether it's good or bad, and then openly discussing as a country how we should proceed and making sure that our elected officials are doing that. And if our elected officials have lost in a political discourse, let them know it's okay.